Yeah, well, it's the first time, the team had a challenge like that, including last year. They're a good team. We knew what we were going to get today. There's no margin of error. So, we didn't do everything that we tried to do to keep ourselves in the game, and you can't do that against a team like Georgetown.
Mike, you guys did keep it in the mix there probably for about, 25, 26 minutes or so. What kind of change do you think when they were able to bust it open? Seemed like they got some transition buckets in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not going to, stop them over and over and over. So they're going to make like a run, and then that's us. Like, what's our response to that? And today, it wasn't great. We kind of, not fell apart, but just sort of each guy was went into doing his own thing kind of thing. And that's when you got to really stick with your stuff. And we're not there yet.
Mike, talk about having a Princeton offense, not shooting it well and being forced to drive and get everything into the paint against such a team that was so big compared to you guys in one.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of the shooting, just missing is because of, quick shots. They're a little more contested. You're rushing them a little more. When we did run some stuff and be aggressive and get in there, I thought we got better, more open looks. And if you get a few of those and they go down, things are different. But I think we settled. It's the first time we're seeing a team like that can just defend so solid, make you work for everything. So we got more work to do.
I know it's not unique to college basketball right now, but there's Georgetown, for example, has so many different players between freshmen and transfers and stuff. What's it like getting ready for teams nowadays, given they haven't played together very much?
Yeah, it's still early in the season for us, so it's not, obviously we scout and watch film and all that kind of stuff, but we're still like learning the basics. Everybody run back on defense. That's against everybody. Everybody box out. But in the scout tapes, you'll be talking about a certain kid, and all of a sudden it's a completely different uniform. And it's like, this is Cade Rice. These are the 1,200 points he scored at the Citadel. But it doesn't change a whole lot, to be honest.
And then particularly, what did you see from Amini Muhammad with 14 points and 10 rebounds?
Yeah, no, I like all the guys. They're good. They're talented. But as talented as they are, like they're still young. So they got those things, little things like that to learn. But they're good. They can shoot. They ran their stuff today. That's what I was telling my guys. They learned their lesson. They're young. They got to learn things, and they're executing and running their stuff. And I said, if they're doing it, we should be able to do it. But I like their team. I like all the talent they have, and they got everything. Point guard, shooting, size. So yeah, they're gonna be good.
Mike, the run you guys had mid-game, you scored, I think, the last 4 points to end the first half, and then you guys narrowed the gap to 3 in that second half run. What were the things that were really working well for you guys in that stretch? Were you able to get it from 13 to 3?
Yeah, I did. We did the things that we practice. Cutting hard, moving the ball. And against a team like that, they make it hard to do the things that you practice. So new guys that haven't faced that, they kind of. They're a little, sort of taken aback sort of immediately. So it was good, it was a good learning lesson for us. But, the times that we did, run our stuff, I thought we got decent looks. Even Lorenzo, Donadio hasn't played a ton, but he got in there. He did what we worked on. He does it every single day in practice, and he got himself, 2 layups, just by cutting and moving and, knowing what to do. So, it's another guy that I can now, rely on and feel good about going forward.
Kind of a big picture question for you, Mike. Obviously, a couple wins last week, played okay here for a little while today. How do you feel like kind of your transition into this season has gone? I know last year probably kind of a lost year for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. How do you feel like you guys have been able to kind of move on from what you had been to what you're going to be here moving forward?
Yeah, I probably said before. Last year we're saying, it's these kids are so resilient because of all the obstacles and everything. But I think this year they're appreciative, and I am too. But the kids are appreciative of the opportunity just to be in the gym every day and be able to practice and. They're not, oh man, I'm tired. They're just happy to be out there and working hard. So yeah, it's a good group. And even Colin Smalls and Johnny, these guys, they're sophomores, but they only, Colin got hurt the first game last year and only played, I don't know how many games, four games. And you're losing weeks and weeks of practice, months of practice. So they're not really sophomores. So they're learning, a lot of things that, that you learn as a freshman.
Last question, Jackie.
Coach, talk about your longtime assistants, Greenman and Jackson. Are they like a security blanket for you, your comfort level? I mean, what do they bring to the program?
Yeah, no, they're terrific. I feel bad for them. They're with me though, for so long. Scotty, I've been watching the guy since the freshman year in high school. But now they're good people. It's not just the basketball part of it. It's like you feel good. There's so much more to this. You're with these kids every day. You're sort of surrogate, parents entrust you with everything that's going on in their lives 24/7. So, you feel good about, entrusting, all the responsibility that they have to those guys. And then obviously, just recruiting and coaching and everything. They're terrific. That's why, I don't want to lose them. Yeah, they're great. They're great.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Good to see you, buddy.